Hey, my glorious human, Mia here with Spiritual Society. The last thought that they had of you recently. Let's take a look. So I want you to go ahead and I want you to choose between these two crystals. I have citrine and I have yellow obsidian. Citrine and yellow obsidian. Whatever your intuition pulls you towards for whatever reason, I want you to take a breath, exhale. If you feel pulled towards both, stay for the whole ride. There's something there for you. Let yourself make a choice right now. Hi, Miss Citrine. Okay, the last thought they had of me recently. I'm going to start in our gold deck because I'm feeling that gold energy. So let's go ahead and start in our gold deck. And I want you to just let go of everything you don't need right now. So let yourself be really present. Let yourself land and arrive and be right here, right now. Let your energy open up to answers, to clarity, to every good thing that is coming in for you, to a sense of knowing, a sense of inner peace, to your greatest good, all kinds of goodness just flowing right into your life. Oh, wow, I'm pulling a lot of cards coming up here with our gold deck. So let's see what we've got. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Three of Wands, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the King of Wands. We have all upright cards. So let's take a look at what this is telling us about what their last thought of you was recently. So right now, right away off the bat, I'm thinking there are thoughts of nostalgia that are popping up. The Six of Cups is very much a nostalgia card. This is like, longing, this feeling of like remembering something that happened between the two of you, a memory coming up that's warm and fuzzy and that is heartwarming and that feels emotional and that gives them a sense of feeling emotional, whether it's sad emotional or it's happy emotional. I'm not sure, but there's this feeling of like, like an emotional, sort of swell over the past between the two of you, even if this person is in your life right now. So there is something that's just popping up in their world that's like, oh, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And it's very heart-centered for them. The Hermit coming up next. So I also think that there is something that feels a little untouchable about you right now, that they feel like maybe they want to, if this is somebody you're not in contact with, it might be somebody who wants to reach out to you, but they don't know. It feels like you're on an island, like you're far away, that they can't get to you. If this is someone that you are in contact with, it could feel like they don't really know how to penetrate through maybe some of your walls, maybe some of your internal mechanisms, some of the things that you sort of retreat to, or this feeling that they don't have access, that you have not granted them access to all of you, or to the really familiar parts of you that they sometimes get to feel. So there is something like a little removed here that's coming up in their thoughts as well. It does also feel like they're a little tortured in their thoughts. So that makes a lot of sense if this is an ex, or if this is somebody from the past, or if this is somebody that you're having back and forth with. It feels like there's something that's keeping them up. If this is somebody that like you feel like you're like, ooh, exciting, there is something also tortured going on, whether it's something they're keeping back or holding back, something that they're not being, fully, like, full disclosure on. There's something that feels like it's running chaos through their mind, that kind of sleepless night scenario. Now, this could also get into like subconscious thoughts that are like a little tortured, subconscious thoughts, just things that don't feel good, that feel like, ooh, so much, it's just going through over and over and over again. The Three of Wands popping up next, and this feels like there is also this bird's eye perspective. So it does feel like there's real potential for this to be somebody from the past, or somebody that you don't have the same immediacy with right in this moment, because this feels like it's also looking back at like, and not in the same nostalgic way, but there's these thought process that go on of like looking at the entirety of where you've been together, just really rehashing like everything you've been through, where you've been, what you've done together, the whole trajectory of everything that you've walked through. And if this is somebody that you're like still you're in something with and it feels exciting, then this feels like that they're still like evaluating everything in a good way, in a positive way, everything that you've been through, all of these things that you've gone through together, that you've accumulated together. The Four of Swords. So this makes a lot of sense. We have the Nine of Swords popping up. We have some angsty energy popping up. We had that Hermit energy, that feeling like, oh, they can't really have easy access to you. You feel removed. You feel like you're on a bit of an island, that they can't just step right into your world. The Four of Swords is a rest and recovery card. So this to me feels like part of their brain is like, I need to rest from this. They're obviously not doing that. They're not having a very successful try at not thinking about you, because that's popping up a lot. The Nine of Swords, woo, just the thoughts, the things that are popping up. But it feels like they have this thought that they need to be able to let go of their thoughts of you, that they have to try to remove themselves and give themselves a break from this constant thinking about you. And then we have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands feels like it is this like deep-rooted feeling and thought of how they feel when they're in your presence, when they were in your presence, that there was something about your connection or about your connection now that makes them feel like they're in a seat of power, like they're the person that they're meant to be, like they have the potential to be the person they're meant to be, like they have the potential to be everything that they can be. There's this feeling of power, of strength, of fire, of purpose, of energy, of momentum, of unstoppable resolve, of deep masculine energy. So there's something that feels very deep within, and this is the last card we pulled from our gold deck, so it feels like that's buried in that thought pile, that things sort of go from like memories and thoughts and like thinking of how they could reach you, and all the way down to like how you really made them feel. And if this is somebody from the past, then this is probably feeling a bit like an absence. If this is somebody that you're with right now, then this is probably a feeling of like whoa, I want to hold on to this. This is a really deep-rooted feeling. Whew. I want to go ahead and like turn over just a little bit, and I want to go ahead and step into your energy. I'm going right into our sassy pink deck because she wants to talk. She wants to tell us some things. I just want to see what's going on with you. What's up in your energy? Is it connected to this person? Do you want it to be connected to this person? Are you having blocks in romance? Are you actually in hermit energy? Is there anything we need to know about what's going on in your life? This doesn't necessarily have to do with romance. This could have to do with anything, or it doesn't have to do with this person at all. It really could have to do with anything. So let's see what we have. Okay. Oh boy, I'm pulling a lot of pink cards from our sassy pink deck as well. Okay, so we're just offering up lots of energy. Here we go. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I love. Oh, we have the Ace of Pentacles right after that. We have the Chariot. Well, okay then. We have the Four of Cups reversed. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. And we have the Temperance card. Well, hey, congratulations. You're awesome. You've got some fire energy, and I mean that just as if not necessarily, I'm not getting swords action here, not necessarily fire, but like, ooh yeah, like you are doing some good stuff. Some good energy is flowing in your life and in your field. Right away, starting with the Nine of Pentacles. Right behind that, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I kind of want to keep these two together. The Nine of Pentacles is, it's a card of like abundance. And, if we get into the financial aspects of this card, which it could get into monetary things, then I feel like you're either having a windfall or you're really open to like a financially strong future. Things feel like they could really come together for you financially, or that they are or have come together for you financially. But I really see this card too. It's so opulent. It's so luxurious. It's so beautiful. And our pentacles get into things of this earth. So I do want you to think of the things that are the most important and precious to you in the physical realm, whether that's your physical beauty, your body, your health, your fitness, your workouts, your money, your bank account, your home, your items, the things that you want to own or have, whatever is the most important to you there. I feel like there is some real opportunity here if it hasn't already really come in for you. If it is like actively coming in for you where you're like, yeah, I have been on my fitness routine. It is insane. I can't believe how fit I am. Yeah, I have been on my beauty routine. I just feel so lovely everywhere I go. It feels so wonderful. I'm enjoying myself so much. Yeah, my money is so good. I'm just stashing it in the bank. Then yay, lean in, keep moving on that path. Like new opportunities are coming for that. So keep opening your arms and looking for new opportunities. If it hasn't started coming in yet, I want you to remember that one most important thing. And I want you to like write down one action thing you can do today, whether that's like, okay, well, I'm doing my fitness thing, so I'm going to sign up for a class for tomorrow, or I'm going to sign up for a class today. Hey, why not? I'm going to go for a walk today. Why not? I like want my money to be stacked up in the bank. Like I'm going to like do an evaluation of, do a baseline budget for myself. Like whatever that is, write down one thing that you can execute on, I would say within the next 24 hours, but schedule it in now. And if you can, do something that makes that an absolute like definite that you're taking action on it, because there's such opportunity here for you, new opportunities coming in for that. So it's really like, oh, good things are available, and it's expanding. It's not just that it's like, oh, good, I'm getting to a good place. It's like, oh, I'm getting to a good place with this, and it keeps getting better. Yeah, okay, yes, universe, please, yes. Open your hands to that, say it out loud, yes, universe, please, yes. And feel the feeling of that coming in for you. Write that down right now, say it out loud right now, make that appointment now, whatever that thing is that you need to do to make yourself accountable to that, do it, because that energy is good. And I want that for you, because you also have the chariot energy. Chariot energy is fast moving. It is action oriented. It is taking that step. So you also have this lovely energy going on that's like, yeah, okay, I'm going to make that plan. I'm going to do that class. I'm going to go to that thing. And maybe the thing is that you need to up level. Like, so you're already loving where you are with your fitness. Like, okay, actually, I want to work with a trainer because I want to get better. I want to do this because I want to get better. I want to like have a financial a planner, take a look at my money because I want it to get better. Whatever it is, I want you to take a look at the action thing, because that action thing is really available to you. You have this energy that you can harness that will just see you moving forward, taking action, making steps, going the distance, going for what you want in a very unstoppable way. You are powerful. And I want you to really imagine yourself with that one really important thing that's popping up for you right now, like standing in your own chariot, and you could be decked out in whatever kind of awesome, amazing jewelry and clothing that you want, but having that powerful, like, warrior energy about you where you just feel like, hey, I am driving this. I am moving this forward. I am in this power. And just imagine that momentum underneath of you, those wheels turning, the momentum forward, forward, forward. And it feels fast and it feels free and it feels good and you want to keep going forward. Just imagine that, because that's here with you right now. So capitalize on that, lean into that, use that. Just, off you go into that. Then I have the Four of Cups reversed. So even with our reversed cards, we have the Four of Cups reversed and we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Even those reversed cards feel like really good signs. The Four of Cups reversed is telling me that you might have just been in a space, maybe you're just exiting a space, maybe you are still at the edge of a space where you have been saying no to hard things, feelings and emotions. Maybe you've been trying to numb yourself out to them. You might get really defensive when I say this, so if you feel defensive feelings, let things roll off you that don't feel like they're for you, but also be curious about it. I really suggest, could that be true? Is it true that I might have been shutting down love, that I might have been like pushing back on emotions and feelings? Is it possible I've been saying no to having emotions and feelings and having like heart space for another person, or for to be open to soulmateship, or to be open to the love that I really want? Just be curious about it, because this card is telling me that time feels like it's shifting and changing. You might be exiting a period where, like, maybe you did have to distract, maybe you did have to numb, maybe you were saying goodbye to something, maybe there was a transitional period for you. Whatever the reason was, it feels like that's coming to an end, and that you're coming to a space where you're not automatically saying no, you're not automatically tuning it out, you're not automatically, being like, okay, I'm good, I got it, I'm fine without that, thanks. That something might be coming in for you. The Nine of Swords reversed also feels that way. So we pulled the Nine of Swords in his thought space about you, about what his thought was recently about you, and just these thoughts and staying up at night. And it looks like you were kind of exiting a space where you were in that space, where like there was a lot of subconscious turmoil, or you were being kept up at night because of these thoughts. Oof, 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 just going, going, going. And it looks like that's coming to an end as well, that you're going to have a moment here where things really open up for you to have peace, for you to have a sense of purpose and direction and fire, and you'll have other things that light you up and things that you want to open your heart to, and you want to have a lovely thought, clear, focused thought process behind everything that you're doing, and that you'll have the opportunity for that the chaos can really take a back seat. And I love that. And then we have Temperance. And the Temperance card pops up, and it does feel like there's a beautiful, unique balance going on in your life. And I'm really reminded today, especially because of something I was listening to, that, balance doesn't have to mean the same thing to every person. Being balanced for you could look unbalanced to someone else. So I don't want you to infer any type of textbook, oh, I have a balanced life, I'm having a balanced diet kind of thing. This is balanced for you, what makes sense to you, that things will come into a fine balance where things feel good for you. That might mean that you're spending an excessive amount of time taking action, or moving in a certain direction, or being at peace and at ease. You might have an excessive amount of time in a certain area that to someone else would feel overwhelming or feel unbalanced, or so it just feels like things are coming into a good alignment for you, a really good space for you. Hey, I am loving your energy. You're in such a good place. Let's take a look about this Four of Cups reversed. So if you are possibly opening up to saying yes to feelings, emotions, is there anything or anyone in particular? Is it this person that you should be casting an eye towards? Is there somebody new walking in? Is there something we need to know about that Four of Cups reversed? I'm going to our old trusty deck because she's our old trusty deck. Because her answers are amazing and she knows it. Okay, so I pulled 4 cards from her. So let's see what we have. Oh, hi. I pulled the Queen of Cups right away. I cannot. Okay. I have the Page of Pentacles, of course I do, a Nine of Pentacles, an Ace of Pentacles. I have the Nine of Swords reversed again, and I have the Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. I love our old trusty deck, don't you? Please comment in the comments below and just say, I do, I love our old trusty deck. Feel free to give shout outs to the decks if you love particular pull, because I love this particular pull and I'm very into this. Okay, so we pulled the Four of Cups reversed, which is what we were asking on, and of course our Queen of Cups popped up. Okay, this tells me what we need to know about what's coming in for you, about this heart space opening, feelings and emotions happening, is that a whole new depth. Not only are you turning away from a space where maybe you were saying, no, I don't need that right now, or sort of shutting down feelings and emotions, disassociating from them, or maybe numbing yourself from them, whatever that was. It feels like you're stepping into a new space where you are in it. And I mean this from a heart space, that you are in your feelings and emotions. You are at peace. You are one with them. You are in your intuitive self. You have a sense of knowing that runs deep. And it is a queen space. This is a solid space of mastery, of understanding, of control, and the uncontrollable, feeling at ease with the uncontrolled. With the ocean here. The ocean is completely uncontrolled, but there's something completely at peace and knowing the sense of like, whatever happens, I've got this, I'm capable, I can handle it, my emotions are safe with me. This is a safe space, this is a creative space, this is an intuitive space, this is who I am and where I'm meant to be, and I feel strong in it. So I feel like your capacity, there's something really opening up here for your capacity to love, your capacity to feel, your capacity to be intuitive about what's going on in your world, the energies that are entering your world. There's something so beautiful about this energy. Of course, the Page of Pentacles pops up because we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles pop up. So our pages are these messenger cards. So I'm really feeling like about that thing that we were talking about, that one thing, whether it's your fitness or your health or your money or your space, whatever that one thing is that's the most important to you, that you might like obsess about sometimes, or that might be going really well for you or have the ability to go really well for you right now. There are messages coming in about this thing as well. So we know there are new opportunities coming in for you, but those new opportunities are also going to be knocking. Like there is going to be actual messages being delivered about this. So it's really important for you to stay present, awake, alive, like to really evaluate. And I would make a recommendation, my Queen of Cups, who is so intuitive, you are so intuitive, you have this whole intuition space opening up to you and so in tune with your feelings and emotions. At the end of the day, and you could do this at the beginning because it's easier to hold habits at the beginning, but I would love for you to do this at the end of the day as well, or just at the end of the day if you can remember to do it, or maybe at some point during the day when it's easy for you to sort of like make sure this happens, but maybe just for a week, for a little bit of time. I would love for you to write down your intuitions about what's coming in for you about that. So, okay, like, or evaluate what it is that you're doing. Just really don't let it ride. Really look and say, oh, actually, I do see an opportunity for improvement. I do see an opportunity to expand my money. I do see an opportunity for me to be more fit. I heard about this program. I heard about this type of training. I heard about this type of financial investing. I heard about this book that I need to read. I heard about this, this new hair product that I need to get. Whatever that thing is, I want you to do a deep dive on your intuition about how it can expand, like opportunities for expansion and opportunities for investment, like that it will like invest in you, not necessarily like financially investing in things, but just like how you can invest your time, your energy into that thing more to have more opportunities come in. So I want you to actually spend some time with it. Look for the messages, look for the things that are coming in for you. So like really setting aside a time to do that. Because, and like I said, this is getting into the Four of Cups reversed. So sometimes like that doesn't sound like it necessarily has anything to do with your heart space, but things connect in funny ways. So we don't know how they're going to necessarily connect, but I always say, there is no little card here. There is no like frou-frou advice coming in. There is nothing that's a throwaway. That's like, oh yeah, well, that doesn't sound like it's gonna open up my heart space. That doesn't sound like there's love coming in there. There could be something really important in those messages coming in that lead you to your person, or lead you to growth with your person, or lead you to something that's really important for connecting you, either if you're already connected, growing what's already connected, or connecting you actually with your person. There's something important there. So I do want you to actually not throw it away and actually do that. The Nine of Swords reverse pops up again. So this really tells me that the Nine of Swords reversed was popping up right behind that card because there was something blocking you, and it wasn't just that you were shutting your heart down or you were distracting yourself or you were disassociating. There were thoughts, there were complications, there was competing energy, and there is some sort of resolution happening with that competing energy. Maybe you're letting go of old lover. Maybe you're letting go of old energy you don't need anymore, that you feel safe enough to let go of. Maybe there is something there that is dissolving, that is opening up the space for your heart space to open, for you to be in a love space. So that was actually this is actually a really important component that like, hey, this is tied directly to that change, that there was something really blocking the space. I always love to say, I don't always love to say, but often I love to say, there's like if your hands are full, it's hard to put something new in them, it's hard to fill them up with something new, even if it was like your hands are full of the past with a person and you still want to be with that person, but you have to have a new version of them. You have to have space in your hands to hold the new version of them. You can't hold on to all of that and be open to receiving the new version of them. If it is like, hey, I have to let go of the past, these things I'm holding on to here in order to be open to what's new and what's coming in for me, no matter what, you need to have the space to do it. If something is full, it's full. What can you do? New things will just not have any place to land. You put a bunch of marbles into a jar, you have to take marbles out to put new marbles in. And we have the Knight of Cups. So I love this coming in last. It feels like there is someone, that there is this masculine energy headed right towards you. Whether this could be somebody that you're with that's sort of just like becoming more available, or they have more heart space, or they've fallen in love now, or this could be someone from the past. This could be somebody you've not met yet that you're about to be connected to, or really open and available to be connected to this person. But this feels like a person who is kind of like wearing their heart on their sleeve. They've got feelings and emotions for you. They come in soft. There's like a soft entry to this. There is like this like openness to the feeling and emotional aspect of being attached to you, and you being attached to them in a heart-centered way. That like between the two of you, Queen of Cups coming in with this Knight of Cups energy feels really strong, bold, good, really solid. Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah. So next things next. Let's go ahead. I want to pull a Moonology card for you, because I'm loving all this energy that's coming in for you. I just want to take a peek at a Moonology oracle really quickly. We have a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. And that makes sense. We have this momentum energy going on. So it feels like there is something big, there is something bold, there's something important coming up. There is something that has that like fire energy to it. Okay, taking it, love it. All right, I'm ready to dip into our lavender deck. I don't know about you, but I would like a little bit of information from your guides, whatever you ascribe to, your guides, the universe, angels, source. I just want to take a look at some guidance for you. What kind of guidance can we get for you about what you're stepping into from your heart space, from your physical space, from your lit up self space? What do you just need to know right now? What is it that's coming through about what you need to know? Oh yeah, she's coming with us, isn't she? She sure is. Okay, on my sweet lavender deck, let's see what we've got. Hi, we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Sun. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. This is what I'm seeing here from your guides, from sourced from here's what's coming in. So the first thing we have is the Four of Wands. And this, I love pulling this, and I love that this was the first card that I pulled, because this is sometimes called the 1111 card. I don't know. I know that this is gold. It's sometimes harder to see, but there's two wands and two wands. And so we sometimes call it the 1111 card. I love this card, and I think of it as this like wedding vibe card. It has this Italian wedding sort of feeling to it. There's joy, there's celebration. There's two people with their hands together up in the air. They're wearing wreaths of flowers around their head. It feels good. It feels happy. It feels joyful. It feels overflowing. And it feels to me like your guides are saying, like, hey, yeah, good things are coming. Really good potential is coming. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of finding that, and trust yourself that you'll be able to say no to what is not that you will be able to move through things that are not for you, that you can handle yourself if there are little pitfalls along the way. Just know that there is something exquisite, and that is worth this effort, this time. It is worth what you've been through. It is worth where you're going. It is worth all of that. It's beautiful and it's happy. And it's lovely to know that that's going to be available to you very soon, that that's in your energy right now. We have the Seven of Cups. I'll make sure there's a link for a full reading below if you want to do that too. This feels like it'd be a great time to do it. We have the Seven of Cups as well. And of course, we're getting into all kinds of cups energy with you, our Queen of Cups with the Four of Cups reversed. And we're getting into these feelings and emotions, our Knight of Cups coming along. And the Seven of Cups feels like your guides are saying like, hey, okay, a couple of things. First of all, there's so much inside of you. You have so much intuition. You can see so many things, and you do have this emotional connection to things. You have this emotional connection to yourself. You have this emotional, energetic connection to sort of projecting, like feeling things from the past, projecting and feeling things that could happen in the future. And I feel like your guides are saying that is excellent. Use that tool, but also don't get so stuck in that tool that you're not here in the present, that you're not here in this exact moment, because things are happening in this exact moment. Important things happen right here, right now. And it is important for you to stay really in your beautiful emotional energy here, now. Not back there, not over there, but here. It is really important for you to stay connected. And you can do a little grounding exercise this very second. Take a breath, and I just want you to notice one thing that feels beautiful. It doesn't have to be something objectively beautiful. It can be like, oh, the weave of this curtain, And just notice. Just notice. Notice the sounds. Notice the feel of what air is around you. Notice any smells. And maybe take a moment to ground yourself a few times a day. Maybe you put on a special lotion, or you have a hand lotion that smells really nice. Use that as a grounding exercise. Maybe you make a cup of afternoon tea. Use that as a grounding exercise. Like the sound of the water pouring. Yeah, the steam rising off. The smell of it under your nose. Maybe you have, and so forth. Okay, continuing. We have the Five of Cups here. So I feel like this is a little warning that's coming that says, yes, you have excellent emotional potential right now for love, for this capacity for connecting with someone else, for being connected to all of your emotions about everything that's going on. However, it is really important. There is a danger here that your past and what has been gone, what has left you, could become so distracting that you are no longer able to really be in the present. Those grounding exercises, I think, will help, even though they're small, to pull you back into the present. But there is this feeling that like with all that capacity, there is also the capacity for all of that energy to be like a sponge, like sucking up your attention in the past. Or let's see, the past could be a sponge sucking up your attention in the present. If that makes any sense at all. I think you know what I mean. There's this feeling that like, hey, like look at what's here. There's stuff here. There's amazing stuff coming in for you right now. There's the best love of your life coming right now. There's soulmateship coming right now, but you're not paying attention. You're really absorbed in the past. Your hands are full of other things, and there's no space for it to land. So that is a bit of a warning that like, yes, it is okay to remember things. It is okay to spend time in the past, but you do have to make a decision, and you will maybe have to give yourself some tough love. Like, this is the moment. This is the time. We've spent enough time here. It's time to move on. If we're ever going to, now is the time to do it. And then we have the sun, and I love the sun, of course. If you've been with me for any readings, then you know I love the sun. The sun is joyful, it's optimistic, it's powerful. It is very innocent. It is very happy. It's good. It feels wonderful. And this just feels like it is coming to say this is a powerful time for you. You're in a powerful space where you have a door opening for you to feel very optimistic about life, about love, about everything that's coming in for you. You have a door that is open to you to feel very joyful, to meet life with a joyful eye, with a joyful attitude, with a joyful spirit. You have a door that is opening to you to feel fully charged up, to feel re-energized, to feel like, hey, I'm in the brilliance of my life. I can't wait to go see what the day holds for me, and I'm going to play all the way through it. There's this door open to you. If you choose to take it, there is something so exquisite. Let yourself walk through. It's open. It's not like you have to muscle a whole bunch of effort to get there. This is open and available to you right now. And that is glorious guidance. I think we should do another oracle card. What do you think? Yeah, we're in our angel and ancestor deck, and because I love this deck, I can't help it. I love it. I love it. And I just want to see what's coming in for you from this deck. You have so much going on right now, so much power, so many powerful things. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded, like our grounding exercises. And this really feels like it's saying too, you know, you could use those little grounding exercises, putting on your lotion, making a cup of tea, but also you could do little grounding exercises outside. Walk barefoot on the earth, on dirt, on grass. You know, let yourself spend 2 minutes, 1 minute, just really getting present in a garden, under a tree, with a plant, talking to your plants. Hi! Talking to, you know, like just really letting yourself be super in tune with the earth as well. Maybe even just imagining the earth, all of it, the ocean. Imagine yourself seeing everything, the mountainscapes, the deserts, the turn, the earth's rotation, like just imagining everything, the clouds going by in the sky. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think we are, I think we have just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit to put a little cap on this for you. I just want to go ahead and, I feel so many good things coming in. I'm loving this. I just want to see if there are any last things that you need to know that are important before I send you off into the world. Not too much has come back up about this first person who we were asking about in the first place, about his most recent thoughts of you, the last thing they thought about you recently. So maybe something of that will come up, but I am feeling masculine energy coming towards you. I haven't felt it that it's connected to that person necessarily. Oh, okay. Okay, High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. We've really been talking about that. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. The important things that are coming, Knight of Pentacles reversed. The really important things that are coming in here, first of all, are that, okay, ooh. That intuitive aspect of you, that Queen of Cups self that is so in tune with your emotions and that is so intuitive. I mean, really, like, double down on your intuition. This is a key moment if you want to have an intuition journal going, if you don't already, to really dive into your intuitive self, because it's really alive for you. There's so much inner knowing. There's so much going on inside of you that like knows, that has this understanding of what's happening in your energy, in the world. There is something really powerful and really strong. Trust your wisdom, that you have this scope of your wisdom. I'm loving your energy so much. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is such a strong time for you. Again, the cards are like, hey, just in case you didn't hear me the first time, I feel like they are like reiterating, like, hey, that thing that's really important to you, whether it was your fitness or your health or your money or your house or your whatever that physical world thing was that you were like, that's the most important thing to me right now. I'm like really obsessed with it. I'm doing really well with it right now. New opportunities are going to be coming in. I'm entering an energy where I can do really well with it, where it feels like it's all coming in for me. The cards are saying, hey, yeah, no, you don't even understand. Like, this isn't just yeah, you're doing really well with it. You're better than you've ever been before. Whoa, new opportunities are coming in. You're keeping that journal where you're writing down those intuitive hits about how you can expand into that, what new opportunities are coming in for that, where you can improve, or what's coming in, what you could do, what just came up in your mind, what floated up energetically, messages coming in from other people. You got an email, you got a DM, you got a, this ad popped up, and I was like, yes, that's what I need. This book recommendation, this da da da. It's not just that. It is like you don't fully comprehend yet, but this is queen energy. This is ownership. This is like, oh, things were never the same again for you in this aspect. If it were money, it's like, yeah, I finally understood how to manage money, how to control my money, that I have so much coming in that I don't have to worry about it anymore, and I can just keep capitalizing on that. That my fitness, like I have figured out this system for how to really enjoy this and want to do this every day for the rest of my life, and I am in the best shape of my life, and I keep getting better. If it's, whatever that thing is, there is like a queen energy on top of that. It is an ownership. Now, our Queen of Pentacles is boss energy. This is like, hey, things just grow where I go. Things just like, I'm great at running a business. And doesn't mean it's necessarily a business, but you're great at running your money or your fitness or your house or your whatever that thing is that you have been like, that has been like, that you've been thinking of today. This is like a really autonomous card that you can handle it, you can take care of it, you feel full responsibility for it, and you're really good at it. And it is creation energy. This is also a very fertile energy. It is a mothering energy. So there is like a creation aspect. You're sort of giving birth to a new version of yourself right now, a new system, a new something. There's something absolutely extraordinary in the wings for you. It's beyond what you think. It is beyond what you think. I am loving this. Now, the Knight of Pentacles reverse comes in. And this makes me think that there might be, okay, so my initial immediate thought was that there might be somebody coming in that is someone to watch out for. That we had that Knight of Cups come in and like, ooh, I love that energy. Yes, please. There might be somebody else popping in too who's not a good fit for you, who seems like they have the potential to be a good fit for you. Or maybe they're from the past and they come in and you're like, yeah, they're that type of person. They're my type of person, but actually they're not. They're actually not a good fit for you. So there's something here that like might not be a good fit, that might not be a good fit at all. But I also, like on top of that, I do also feel like it's possible that this is going to be an exact sort of, the exact opposite, that I do feel like there's a possibility that someone could also really go unnoticed in your, that like someone who could be a really good fit for you could go unnoticed in your world. So that's tricky. You have High Priestess energy right now. You have Queen of Cups energy right now. We could pull more cards on that, but I think I have kept you for long enough, and I want you to dig into that. Also, a soulmate reading, this would be the time. Like, I think that this is a good time for it. Like I said, I'll leave a link below for that, because, yeah, I would love, please, okay. Yes, comment below. Please, please, please. I would love to hear what you have to say about this. I'd love your presence here on this video. I want as much of that glorious energy that you've got right now stamped on here. I think we have to drop a crown. I mean, hi, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, High Priestess, even though she's, not our queen in our queen energy, still very like, even that Chariot energy feels like queen energy right now. It feels like ownership, mastery, movement, momentum, action. Things are in a space. It feels powerful. So a crown would be most appreciated below. To claim this, to be open to this, that you watched this, that you've been with me. Also subscribe, please, and love this video. As always, I would love for you to do that. I'm loving this. Okay. All right. I'm sending you off into the world. I can't wait to hear from you. There's so much going on. I can't wait. You've got some homework to do. Live into that. Some really good energy is open and available to you right now. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you sunshine, so much power, so much momentum, so much intuition, all the good things. Until I see your precious self so very soon. Mwah. Mia. Hello, my lovely yellow obsidian. The last thought they had of you recently. Let's get in. Let's dive in. I want to start in my gold deck for you as well. This yellow energy, this yellow obsidian energy, getting into that gold. And I want you to land. I want you to arrive. I want you to be present. I want you to be here. I want you to let go of anything that you don't need, anything that feels like it's not you, that it's you wearing a mask. I want you to feel like you can just show up as you are right here, right now, today, and just be open to answers and clarity, anything that you need to hear, whether it's about this person or not, or maybe it's about something else. Maybe there's something really important here that you need to be open to. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, so getting started. Hi, we have the Knight of Swords. Oh my, we have the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Six of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Death card. Well, okay. Oh my goodness. Well, this person has some really strong things coming through. Okay, well, first of all, we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the King of Pentacles right after that. And I really feel like this person has this feeling that they want to, they want to move. Oh, they want to be in a really good space for you. Like they feel like they want to take action for you so much. They have this sense of clarity that's coming through for them, this sense of understanding. Now, this could be a person from your past. This could be a person you are seeing right now. This could be a person that is like, whatever this is, someone that you're not really seeing. It's kind of like a, a situation thing. Whatever this is, this person is having this like breakthrough mental moment, and it makes them want to move. It makes them want to just be in motion towards you and to be landed in this seat of power for you. They want to be consistent. They want to be a protector, provider. They have this understanding and this clarity of who they want to be for you and how they want to show up for you. And that is the last thing that they were thinking about recently, that like, whoa, oh, I have this understanding. I want to be this for you. I want to be this person. And boy, do I love this person. This person is a showing up kind of person. This is the kind of person who grows everything around him. This is the kind of person that just like has this, exudes this masculine essence of groundedness, that they are capable, they are able, they are generous, they grow things, they are in their strength, they are in their power. And they want to move quickly with it. They have this like sudden realization. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, so I feel like there are a lot of memories involved here. And these could be, long ago memories. These could be right now memories. This could just be like, I'm just thinking about you all the time, kind of nostalgia things coming up, but like remembering real things. Like this is what we did. This is what happened. I have a lot of heart space, a lot of feeling space for that. There's a lot of innocence here. This is feeling really known. They feel really known to you, that they feel like they've known you forever. They feel like they understand you, that you understand each other. You both feel familiar. You feel really familiar to this person. Boy, and then we have the Knight of Cups coming in after all of that. So this is that heart space coming through, that like, oh, feelings, heart space, emotion. This gets into love. This gets into just a depth of feeling that they want to walk forward for you. They want to show up with their heart on their sleeve. They want to be in their heart space for you. They want to arrive for you. They want to land for you. Oh man. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which the aces bring new opportunities. The Pentacles, we pulled the King of Pentacles here as your second card in this person's thought energy. And this just feels like new opportunities, that they want to open this up. How can they be better? How can they grow this? How can they be the person that you need them to be? How can they, this even gets in like, how can they be richer? How can they have more money? How can they be more stable? How can they be this person that can protect and provide and has this growth energy, this constant, consistent, showing upness? How can they be better at that? They're looking for new opportunities for that. They're searching out things to be the kind of person that you would want, that you would desire, that you would crave to be in your world. And then we have the Death card. So there's something really strong coming in at the end here. And this feels like, this kind of feels like this feels like a fear. It feels kind of like there's a fear here of losing you. Now, if this is someone from the past, it makes a lot of sense. Fear that you're moving on. If this is someone in your current world that they're just suddenly afraid of, like jealous, afraid, that they haven't done enough, they haven't been enough, they haven't shown up for you the way that you need, they haven't said the right things, they haven't been the person, and there's this fear of you being gone, of you being away. Oh, whoa. I mean, okay, I think we need to go. Let's go straight into our old trusty deck about this person. Like, is this someone you should be? I mean, I will rather love all of these things coming in. So let's see if this is someone you should be like, hey, I'm going to turn towards you. I'm going to walk into this. What do we need to know from, I'm flipping these cards over right away. Apparently, I see the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Wands reversed. Oh goodness, whoa, hey, okay, I'm pulling 2 more cards. They're still coming. Whoa, okay. All right, this is what I've got about you and this person and what you need to know. So I have the 5 of Wands, I have the 2 of Wands reversed, I have the Queen of Wands, Wands. I have the 9 of Pentacles, I have the 5 of Swords, we have the 5 of Wands, and I have the 7 of Swords right after our 5 of Swords. Really strong messaging. I'm here to tell you. Okay, I love our old trusty deck. All right, so first of all, let's hook on to those first 3 Wands cards. We have the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Wands reversed, and the Queen of Wands. And what I'm really feeling here is, what you need to know about this is that there is some competing energy here. So I do think that, like, this isn't the only person in play right now. This might be the person that you thought of first when you saw the title of this reading. This might be the person you're the most interested in, but it does feel like there's competitive energy around you, that people are interested. There is like competing energy, like, oh, look at me, choose me. Like, there's a lot going on around you. So you might feel like your attention is going in different directions. You might feel like you're unsure about things in certain ways because of this. You might even feel chaotic and like your energy isn't your own, because there's so much energy with a focus on you, like picking into your energy and pulling it apart. The 2 of Wands reversed feels like this is a good time. So this is often like a travel card. And, if I pulled it up right, I would probably say, oh, it's time to, like maybe go on a trip, or maybe it's time to like adventure out into something new. This tells me that this is a great time for you to really sit into where you are. Focus on what you are doing right now. It doesn't mean don't have novelty, like definitely do, but that there is something important for you here, where you are in the world, in your energy, that there is important stuff going on around you that could really change your life, that could have a really big effect on you. So let yourself really lean into that, ground in, and let yourself just like, hey, I'm going to be in my everyday stuff. I'm going to do my everyday life. I'm going to focus on my everyday. What does my morning routine look like? What does my afternoon look like? What does my night look like? What does everything look like? I'm going to lean in. I'm just going to lean into my daily habits, the things that I want to work on, the things that I'm just going to really lean into being in the present moment, to being in the here and now, and not, and not feeling like I have to go anywhere or do anything extravagant or different. And the Queen of Wands is telling me that, like, hey, with this person, as it relates to this person, but also we have this competing energy. So it looks like there are other people at play here. You are in a very powerful space. And I think that you also would be in a very powerful space with this person moving forward. But I think you're already in a very powerful space as it relates to this person. You're in your fire energy. You're in your purpose. You're in your passion. And maybe this person is lighting that up in you, or maybe you walked in with it. But either way, there is something really good about the space that you're in. And if you don't feel that way, that's okay too. It doesn't mean that that door isn't open to you right now. This is the moment to walk through it. This is the moment to lean in, because this energy is popping up for you. There's joy here. There's optimism here. There's intuition here. There's growth here. There is all of that fire energy. There is that passion, that purpose, that drive, that motivation, that unstoppable force of nature energy that can have the wind at your back, that can feel really good and really strong, seated in your seat of power. We have the Nine of Pentacles after that. So this tells me that life, the way that you are with this person, will feel really abundant. Like things are dropping in for you. This person feels like they would be very generous towards you, probably financially, probably with gifts, etc., probably wanting to take care of you, but probably also in a way that makes you feel beautiful, that makes you feel luxurious, that makes you feel seen, that makes you feel like a work of art that you are, that makes you really be in a space that is like, that does feel like, I feel like so abundant. Like everything just feels like it's good. Like, and it's all raining down on me, and everything I want, I get, and everything I need, I get. And it's just, it feels really good. I mean, that goes for like the attention I need, I get. The affirmations from my person that I need, I get. Now we have the Five of Swords, and I think the Five of Swords is really interesting because we pulled the Five of Wands up here first. So I am feeling this competitive energy around you. There are other people. The Five of Swords, as it relates to this person, tells me that this person is willing to like step into some competition for you. They're willing to be a little brutal for you. They're willing to like, no holding back. I'll pull out whatever, tricks and stops that I need to. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, it could be, but this person seems bringing in a pretty good package here on our first read of this person. So I don't want to infer that on them. But I do feel like they would do some stuff for you. Like they would really go and go the extra mile for you. They would be willing to fight for you, is really the essence of that. And you might need to give them the opportunity to fight for you, but they're willing to do that. And they're willing to like, hey, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever needs to happen. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Now the Seven of Swords is kind of a thieving card, and it is a card that, can be deceiving. It could be that there's something hidden going on, or a secret or something. But what I'm really feeling here is that there might be parts of yourself that you could lose to this person. Now that doesn't mean that being with this person, you're automatically like, oh, I'm losing this part of myself. It just kind of comes through as like, hey, this is important for you to know that you really have to hold on to certain aspects of yourself with this person, that there will be parts of you that you might even want to relinquish walking in. Like maybe you want to relinquish control over certain aspects of your life, or your autonomy, that it's like, oh, this beautiful masculine energy is walking in, it's going to take care of everything, like how delightful. But actually, I still want to have that decision-making power. I still want to have control over my life. I still want to like it's important for you to, really keep an eye on what it is you might be like thinking like, oh yeah, absolutely, this is yours now, take care of this. You might really want to keep both hands on things while you're stepping into this. If you do step into this, if this is somebody from the past, especially if you decide to step back into this, or this is somebody right now, if you want to like really lean in, this is something where you should probably just be a little conscious of maintaining your autonomy, maintaining what you need to about yourself, knowing what's most precious about you to you, that like what decision-making power, what financial power, what things are really important to you, and keep a firm grasp on those. Set whatever boundaries you need to now. And that doesn't mean that if there gets to be some sketchy lines, you can't reset them, but that can always be a little harder, right? Okay. Okay. I want to pull up my blue jack. I want to pull up my blue jack, and I really want to take a look. Ooh, okay. I want to take a look at what the potential could be between you if you were to really lean in. We have an idea of like sort of what their intentions are based on their thoughts of who they want to be, who they want to become, what they want to, but what does that look like? Are they able to hold on to that? Does that all just sort of fall by the wayside? Do they fall short of what they want to be for you? Could this be the love of your life? Could this be the best thing you've ever done? Could this be the thing that feels like wide open spaces? I'm feeling a lot of cards on this. I was really only planning on pulling a few cards, but a lot of cards feel like, here we go. So this is what we've got around the two of you. Page of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands again, double pull. Page of Cups, another page. We have the Ace of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands upright. And then we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for the two of you. We pulled the Queen of Wands for you twice. And then we pulled the King of Wands for him. Hi! Welcome to the reading. Our decks are beautiful. I am loving this. Okay. So, first of all, we pulled our second Queen of Wands. I'm asking about the two of you. What could this like? Could this be the love of your life? Could this be the match of, would they end up taking everything from you? Would they, what does this look like? So we pulled the Queen of Wands again. We just pulled that as our third card in from our last pull. Sandwiched around that are two pages. We have the Page of Cups and we have the Page of Pentacles. And I love this because this is really telling me, when I pulled these two cards, the King of Wands as well, I didn't pull them side by side. There is a lot of stuff going on here. That there is there are messages coming through. These are messenger cards. There are messages coming through about what's going on with this person, with their feelings, with their emotions, with your love space, with your heart space, with your worldly space, with their energy, because I pulled the King of Pentacles and their energy of that thought space of who they want to be. All of that stuff, from like gifts and like physical gestures, touching you, all of those things, those are messages as well. And, like heart space messages, the messages that you need about what is right for you, what feels good to you, will all be there. And the cards are really saying all you have to do is read the messages about this. This isn't even something that we, like the cards are definitely giving us messages right now, but they're in the real world as well. That you're really getting the story. You're really hearing. Trust what you're hearing, whether you're hearing it from a gesture, whether you're hearing it from I would like to pay for this, or whether you're hearing it from whatever aspect you're hearing it from. Trust that the intention of that, of what you feel, is coming through. And it's really this is really saying to me as well that you would be extraordinarily well matched. And we didn't pull the King of Wands in his energy before, or even in his thought space before. We pulled the Queen of Wands in yours. And that tells me that your energy might even be stronger than his energy. His energy might be like pulling him closer towards who you are. That who he wants to be, the biggest aspirations of his potential for himself haven't even really been fully defined yet or fulfilled on yet. And that there's a part of you that is so strong, so bold, so, action-based, so in your power, that he as well would be able to gravitate towards where you are and align with that energy and be in his power too. I mean, this gets into serious power coupledom. This is serious fire energy. This is a life filled with purpose between the two of you and for the two of you together, that you become each other's purpose, but you also have a greater purpose in the world. Purpose, passion between you, fire, physicality, sensuality, you know, like actual spicy fire. Growth between the two of you, that you don't stay stagnant. You are not okay just floating down the river. You want to get better. You want to grow. You want to bloom. You want to blossom. And both of you are centered and focused on a growth-centered relationship. That this becomes something where you're both growing, getting better. There's also this unstoppable quality to these cards. There are king, unstoppable, no obstacles getting in the way here. And I'm feeling like that is overriding in two ways. That like for the purpose of their life, that they will have an unstoppable quality, that they will relentlessly pursue what they need to pursue in order to feel fulfilled in life, that they will think out of the box, that they will be able to be maybe more of a creative person, that they will be able to be in this sort of tenacious mentality of persistence. But that also goes for the coupledom of the two of you. So if you two, you know, either are together now or, you know, lean into this, if you let this go down the road, if you get back together, whatever that is, there is potential here for you to be in an unstoppable place. Like you're not willing to give up on each other. You're not willing to split up. You're not willing to let the relationship go. You're not willing to give up on you as a couple or the other person or yourselves as individuals. That there's a relentless quality there, an unstoppable, no obstacles in the way quality going on here. Okay, now we also have the Ace of Wands reversed, which is really interesting. We have all that good energy. Aces bring in new opportunities. So this tells me that there might be a part of this relationship that, you know, as it is like fiery, as it is moving forward, as it is barreling towards what it wants, there's also this feeling of like, you might have to create your opportunities to build this. That this might not just happen the way that like, it might not feel like, oh, the universe just brought this to my doorstep. Like we just became this power couple. We just became this, you know, like this might be something you have to create, that you actively participate in creating this power coupledom. You actively participate, you find the opportunities, you figure it out yourselves. How do we get stronger? How do we have more passion between the two of us? How do we become the vision that we have for ourselves? Like, how do we do this? And you figure it out and you find those opportunities yourself. It's not just that they sort of fall in and drop in for you. Then we have the Ten of Swords reversed, which is a card of completion, or tens are cards of completion. This, you know, gets into a mental space. We're in that swords energy. And this is reversed. You know, this like, right, it's like all like 10 swords in this person's back, just stapling them to the floor. Like, ugh, you know, it is like a very like complete, that is done. This is reversed. So this to me feels like this could have two messages with it. If this is someone from the past, then this to me feels like it's saying that it's not done, that is not over, it is not complete yet. Like there might have been a feeling for you that it was over, that you were out for the count, that you could not go back to it. But this is saying like, no, that's not done. If this is not from the past, if this is somebody right now, then I do think this is kind of feeling of like, hey, whatever I've left behind, like I am in a different space. I am in a space where like I'm not over. This isn't like I'm not done with this part of my life, of the best love of my life, the best feelings and emotions that I'll ever have. Like whatever I thought was done for me, that I couldn't be open to it again, I couldn't love that much again, I didn't think that I could be in a better space than I was before. This feels like that's saying like, no, that's not over for you. The opportunities aren't over. The mental space you've been in before is not over. There is something like that just never end. It's an energy that never ended within you that is reopening, but it will be different and can be the best thing that you've ever experienced in your life. Okay. Yeah, let's pull into your energy. Let's pull into your energy. So we're in our sassy pink deck to love. And I just want to see what this deck has to say about what's going on for you. Do you have love blocks that are going on right now? Do you have, okay, I'm just going to flip them over as I go. So, cause I'm about to mess up my table pretty good. So, so I don't mess it up even more. I'm going to lay them down as I go. We have the Hermit reversed. I'm already flipping things over. I have the Hermit reversed. Oh, you know what? I'm going to mess it up anyway. That's okay. They can be a little bit messy. Okay, I have the King of Pentacles upright. Second time I'm pulling the King of Pentacles. Not only that, but I just placed it right on top of the other King of Pentacles that just happened to be where I was going for. Oh, this is very interesting. Oh, this is very interesting. We have the Star. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Okay. We have a 5, another 5. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 5 of Swords. Now we have the 5 of Pentacles. This is, you know, okay. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I love that. And that's upright. Okay, I'm pulling for you. So let's take a look at what's going on for you. So we have the Hermit reversed for you. Now, this tells me that you may have just been in a space where you were perhaps really like, hey, you were internal, you were to yourself, you were away from the world, you were doing self-discovery, and maybe you still are. Maybe you're just starting to turn around, or this is an opportunity to turn around. But it feels like you're coming into a new space, or you've already come into a new space where you're willing to be outside of yourself, where you don't have to be alone. You don't have to internalize everything. You don't have to search your soul for it anymore. You have more of an ownership of your own truth. You have that clarity, you have that understanding, and now you can externalize more. You can pull outside of yourself again. You can be really open to what the world has to offer, not just going deep within yourself. This is really turning out and facing out towards the world. So there is a part of you, it feels like, that is like really open to, and you know what, I just sort of accidentally flipped it upright, and I'd like to do that for you. Let's do it. Yeah, well, no, we'll keep it reversed because I like where it is reversed. I don't know why I did that, but maybe that energy is really strong, that like you really want to be in that space of internalizing, of like pulling back in towards yourself. And that might be something that you fight with, that you go back and forth with, where like part of you is like, oh yeah, I want to be available and open to the world. Okay, wait, no, I'm back in my own space. I'm in my own little shell. Okay, then we have the King of Pentacles. So this is really interesting because, of course, I pulled this as the second card for him and in his thought space. And this feels like your energy. So I'm pulling this in your energy, which to me says that there's a part of you that really does desire this kind of energy, that you want to be protected, that maybe, and just be curious and open about it if you don't feel that's right for you, but also you can just disregard it if it doesn't feel right for you. But that you might want to be protected, might want to be provided for, you might want to be taken care of, and you might want to be in this sort of sheltered's not the right word, because I feel like this is also a very, this is a sheltering person, but it's also an empowering person. This is a person who does help to grow what's around him as well. There's a lot of growth happening here. This isn't just like, hey, I'm growing. They're like also helping you to grow as a person. So I feel like there's a part of you that really desires this, this person and this type of person, that like those things that he wants to do and be for you, that's accurate. Like that is what you're craving. That is what you want. Which is really interesting too, because we pulled that like King of Wands, that like he sort of takes on some of your powerful energy as well. But I think that's lovely too. Okay, now in your energy, I also have the Star. And this is telling me that this has been a wonderful, I think that internalizing with the Hermit energy, I think that this is a really good time to take exquisite care of yourself. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to still be external and go out in the world, but it does mean that you treat yourself like a queen, that you treat yourself like the absolute precious gift that you are. And I really want you to start with your internal dialogue for that. And maybe you have some rituals to help you with that too. And that can be, I mean, I love to say like putting on lotion, but I do think that it's a wonderful time, whether you're like sudsing up or you're putting on lotion or it's like a beautiful time or putting your clothes on, to just nurture yourself and to, like you can verbally talk to yourself or internally talk to yourself, but just appreciate who you are and just even have those thoughts. I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of my precious being. I am taking care of precious me. Aren't I precious? I'm a precious flower, whatever feels good to you. I am, I'm watering my garden. I'm tending to my garden. Here we go. This is my beautiful, like, blossoming garden is my essence, my energy, and who I am. So really taking care of yourself. Now, also, I feel like this is saying, like this is, she's covered up for YouTube because she's a little paper cover up, but she's naked on here. And I feel like that vulnerability of just really letting yourself be you is so important right now. I think it's important for you feeling like you are who you are, but I also feel like it's super important for you growing any kind of relationship or connection, that like their soul isn't looking for someone else. Your person's soul is looking for you. And if you cover that up, or you're embarrassed by who you are, or want to try to change yourself to be who you think they want you to be, that's not going to be the essence of you that they're inevitably so attracted to. So it's really important for you to just unmask. Let yourself completely be vulnerable and be you. And the very first place you can start practicing and doing that is with yourself. Like, I'm not going to pretend to be anything I'm not with myself, or I'm not going to pretend, like I'm just going to really be me with me. And then I can start to, vocalize, verbalize, do things in that essence outside of myself as well. And that could be, I'm going to be as joyful as I really am, even if that's too much for other people. Oh, I'm going to be like in the flow of my emotions, and I want to explore, and I want to see beauty, and I want to, whatever that feels like. So really letting yourself be you, and just letting yourself really shine, but really appreciating who you are, how much you give, how much you've given, all of your emotions, your beautiful shiny being, your beautiful shiny self. Okay, now I have the Five of Pentacles. So of course we pulled the Five of Swords, we pulled the Five of Wands already. So this is our third five. Now, the interesting thing here is I did ask about like what's going on with you, what's going on with your blocks. This feels like it's a bit of a block. It feels like it's a bit of it could be a belief system. It could be just a feeling you're having. So this card is a card of not having what you need. This could be a card of being poor, like not having money, poor, starving, hungry, desirous, wanting, needing, grasping, cold, out in the world, like, not being taken care of. Now, we pulled the King of Pentacles, of course, so having that feeling like you want to be taken care of by someone would make a lot of sense. Even if it's just emotionally, you want to be taken care of somebody emotionally, that you want someone to, like nurture you, hug you, love you, like absolutely, that makes perfect sense. It's a human need. That's perfectly, like, that makes so much sense, right? Now, this is just saying you might be in a space right now that feels lacking, like you don't have it. It feels like you want it. Maybe it feels like a little desperate. This to me leans into that Seven of Swords energy of like something being taken from you, that there might be so much relief in this person. Whether that's stepping back into something old or leaning into what is new, there might be so much relief in this person that you might want to just abandon certain pieces of yourself because of the relief of it. So that feels like an important thing to acknowledge as well, that like, okay, there might be a period of time where I don't want to make decisions about XYZ, or I don't want control over XYZ, but eventually I'm going to want control again. It's that kind of thing of like, oh, well, anyway. This gets into that feeling of like, okay, it's good to acknowledge it, and just, you can say it out loud for yourself and acknowledge, I'm feeling like I need love. I'm feeling like I need a hug. I'm feeling like I need to be protected from the world. Maybe I'm feeling like I need someone to help me feel safe and secure. I'm feeling like I'm not in that space on my own. So you could just verbalize that, even just to like let your energy system align with okay, uh, that's just a feeling. That's not who you are. It's not your identity. That's shifting and changing. So like, okay, you can feel that way. I understand that, just so you're at a reasonable space with yourself. Um, and and some of that science too, like verbalizing those things, like I feel this way, I feel that way, helps you to like your nervous system to sort of reset itself around the feeling of it itself. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles as well. And the Ace of Pentacles is new opportunities. Aces are. Pentacles are getting into that King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. We're getting into that, the like new opportunities for you to feel, I'm going to go into, it's everything of this earth. So like this does often get into money, and this might be money right now for you. This might be, things of the physical world, your body, your fitness, your beauty, your being, your surroundings, your home, your mortgage, your, like whatever it might be. This is just saying there are going to be new opportunities for you to bring in more abundance in your life in those areas. And really specifically, whatever areas you feel the most need, that you feel the most like danger from, or like panic over, whether that would be, like your bank account, or that would be your body, like whatever that would be for you, there might be a space here for you to open up more, that it's not just, that like you don't need this person to open that up for you. There will be opportunities coming in for you as well. So don't stop looking for those, even if you feel safe and secure with this person because of their generosity, because of their they're just the feeling they give you that feels protected. Like keep looking for yourself as well, because there's new opportunities coming in. Whoa, okay. Okay, I am going to pull like 2 oracle cards for you, and then I want to pull an action card or 2 for you as well. So let's do it, because this is really like so much coming in. I'm pulling a Moonology card first. Moonology card first. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Yep. Your hard work is paying off. You've done that hermit work. You've done that interior work. You've been through a lot. You've come to a space where like this is now the time where you get to like lean into what's already been done, where you've already been. Okay, let's see what we've got for you from our angel and ancestor deck. We have Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. I love that. Unlock the magic within, Angel Guardian. Open yourself up to it. Do things that feel magical today. I'm going to go to our lavender deck for some action for you. So I'm going to pull 2 action cards. I want to pull 2 action cards for what you need to do right now to help you, to move you, what's important for you, what is like going to be a big stepping stone for you, just anything we need to know about action for you. So we have, okay, King of Pentacles, gold deck. King of Pentacles, pink deck. King of Pentacles, lavender deck. It's a lot of King of Pentacles energy. It doesn't happen. I mean, that isn't, like, that isn't just like, it is, I mean, obviously it does happen here, but it is very specific. It feels like a very specific message. And the Tower. So this feels like it's saying we are asking about action. Ooh, all right, King of Pentacles. Here is what I would say. My immediate thought is this person that you thought of when you saw the title of this video that you started watching this for, that comes to mind. This person, it is the action element would be letting yourself spend some time really contemplating this. If this is somebody from the past that you really were unsure about and you were like, no, like this wouldn't be something I want to step back into. I was just curious about what their last thought was. Spend some time thinking about it. Maybe spend some time, do what your intuition says always. If this wasn't healthy for you, obviously, you know. But the cards seem to suggest that spending some time with this person, either with them, talking to them, or thinking about them. We have Siren outside. This feels like a worthy, worthwhile pursuit. I do also feel like it would be a worthy, worthwhile action to take to let yourself move in the direction of what that protected, provided energy feels like. And if that means really researching into your finances, if that means really like researching and leaning into your physical body, whatever aspect of this like earthly world, you know, it really hits with you, that you're like, I really want this from my partner. I want to feel beautiful from my partner. I want to feel physically appreciated. I want to feel like I'm safe and secure with my person, because, you know, they're successful enough, or whatever that might feel like. I want you to also maybe spend a little bit of time in your own, in your own, building your own magic of that sort. So really building up some more of your own power that way. The other action thing that we have is the Tower. And the Tower is quite a card, isn't it? It is the blow it up, burn it down card. Here's what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm reading this kind of two ways. There might be something you absolutely need to take action on. There might be like 5 things you need to take action on. It could just be one thing, but it's not a small thing. Not a small thing. It is a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big action. There is something you probably just came to your mind and you're like, yeah, if I did this, it would change my whole life. If I did this, everything would be different. And the cards are saying it's time to do this. It's time. Time's now. That huge change is available to you. Burn it up, burn it down, blow it up, burn it down. Let it rebuild, let it rise again. Phoenix energy. The other thing that comes to mind here is that it might be time also to have like a dark night of the soul, where you just completely release, burn it down, what has been inside of you. If you have a lot of pent up emotions, if you have a lot of things that you haven't unburdened from yourself yet, then it might be time to like have like a experience with them, to let it all go, so that that you can move forward. You can actually really be open to what is on offer for you now. Wow. Subscribe. Love this video, please. Yeah, right? Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, we pulled the King of Pentacles 3 times. That's really something. We pulled our Queen and King of Wands, some fiery energy. Let's drop a fire emoji. I would say drop 2 fire emojis side by side. Doesn't mean that you're claiming this person. I want that to be a claim you make with yourself. But it does say like, hey, I watched this and I'm with you. I'm listening and I'm interested. So yeah. Drop 2 fire emojis below. Write me a note. Write me lots of notes. There's so much here. I would love to hear what you think, what you're thinking right now, and then also how things sort of like go. I'd love for you to come back and message as time goes on and you're like, yeah, okay, things have changed. Stuff is different. Stuff's happening. Whoo! Okay. Well, I'm sending you off into this world with fire, with so much protection, so much love, so much magic, so much sun, so much of every good thing that your heart desires. I'm gonna see you again so soon. Mia.